This is the PHS Sports update on the Jim's Tire and Service Center halftime report. I am Abby Hensley, a senior at Pepperell, with highlights of fall sporting events at PHS. We did not have a PHS Sports update last week because of homecoming activities at halftime, so this week we will catch up on softball and other fall sports at Pepperell. The softball team ended their successful season with another trip to the state playoffs after moving up a few slots with a great run in the region tournament. The Lady Dragons were the 5th seed going into tournament play, so the team would have to bump off at least one of the teams seeded higher to secure a state playoff position. The Lady Dragons took on the Model Lady Blue Devils in the first game of the region tournament. The team scored early and often with 7 runs in the first and 6 in the second on the way to a 17-2 win. Josie McGraw led the team with 3 hits, followed by Heaven Forsyth and Jessie Burkhalter with 2 each. Dalia Sanford, Heaven Forsyth, and Josie McGraw each had 3 RBIs in the win. Dalia Sanford and Grace Hufford provided quality work on the mound for the Lady Dragons. The Lady Dragons used a 5-run third to secure a win in the next game against Chattooga. The Pepperell girls collected 11 hits and played flawlessly in the field to win 6-2 over the Lady Indians. Daly McGraw led the team with 3 hits, followed by Bailey Wright and Jessie Burkhalter with 2 each. Kaylee Manziel led the team with 2 RBIs. Sydney Edwards went the distance and collected 6 strikeouts on the mound for the victory. The next round found the Rockmart Lady Yellow Jackets on the bracket for Pepperell. Rockmart had dominated play in Region 7AA all season and would be a tough task for the Lady Dragons. The Yellow Jackets had ran away with the last games against our girls, but the Pepperell team hung tough in this region tournament game. Rockmart chipped away, scoring 2 runs in each of the first 2 innings and 3 in the third for an 8-0 shutout win. Bailey Wright was the leading hitter for Pepperell. The team then dropped to the losers bracket in the tournament and took on Coosa High School. The Pepperell team came out breathing fire and scored 12 runs in the first inning against the Lady Eagles. They then added 6 more in the second to cruise to an 18-0 win. Daly McGraw and Grace Hufford led the team with 3 hits each, and Josie McGraw added 2. Hufford had 4 RBIs, Kaylee Manziel added 3, and Sydney Edwards drove in 2. The win secured at least 4th seed in the region and a spot in the state playoffs. Armurchie was the next team standing in the way of Pepperell improving their seeding in the state playoff. The Lady Dragons scored 1 run in the third and another in the fourth to pull out a 2-0 win over the Lady Indians. Sydney Edwards collected 3 hits, and Bailey Wright added 2. Jessie Burkhalter had an RBI, and Bailey Wright shut down the Lady Indians on the mound as Wright went the distance for the win. The win secured at least the 3rd seed in the region. The Lady Dragons win advanced the team to the Region 7AA semifinals to play Dade County. Dade scored 8 runs in the 3rd inning to put the Dragons in a big hole early. The team rallied in the 4th and 5th innings, but it was not enough as they dropped the semifinal game to Dade 8-5. Grace Hufford led the team with 2 hits in the loss. The Lady Dragons did not advance to the region championship, but they earned the region's 3rd seed with their region tournament play as they advanced to the state playoffs. The Lady Dragons started the state playoffs traveling to Barnesville, Georgia to play the Lamar County Lady Trojans. The teams played 2 games the first day and the Dragons split the 2. The Dragons fell behind early 4-0 in Game 1, but the team came back with 5 runs in the last inning to tie the game and send it into extra innings. The Lady Dragons continued their hot hitting to score 6 more runs in the 8th to win the game 11-7. Pepperell pounded out 13 hits with Macy Owens leading the team with 4. Owens also had 3 RBIs, and Sydney Edwards had 2. Edwards also went the distance on the mound to earn the victory. Unfortunately, that was to be the last of the Lady Dragons' success in the state tournament, as they dropped the second game to Lamar County in the nightcap 23-7, and also dropped the deciding game on Thursday 5-0 in Barnesville to end the season. The Lady Dragons have a lot to be proud of for this season, as they once again made it to the state playoffs and earned the most total wins for a team in recent history for Pepperell High School. The competition cheerleaders picked up a win as they took first place at the Jacket Jam in Calhoun a couple of weeks ago. The cheerleaders will be back on the floor this weekend in the Georgia's Best competition in Cartersville on Saturday. The varsity cheerleaders successfully defended their title as Spirit Champion by winning the title at the Coosa Valley Fair for the 2nd year in a row. The cross-country team will finish up their season at the 7AA Championship meet on Tuesday at Georgia Highlands College. That is your PHS Sports update for this week. I am Abby Hensley. Stay tuned, more of the Jim's Tire and Service Center halftime show, and the second half is coming up. You're listening to Pepperell Dragon Football on Q102.